Cool. I think we are live. I don't know for certain though. Twitch. Um, it was somewhere above the video producer. It was right here. Yeah, we are live. Okay, cool. I like to check just to verify. Yeah, I should probably update the title just to say that we're not using a camera because honestly, I'm a little bit out of it today, like in terms of just not super well. Unstable? What the fuck? Average stream bitrate too high. What does that mean? 6,000 kbps bitrate is bruh. What on earth? What does this mean? Is that a problem? Hmm, shouldn't be an issue, right? Yeah, it's not. Doesn't seem like an issue. Uh, I'm so confused. What is this? Do I need to log in? Cut WODs? It gives it, I'm confused. But it is part, I mean, it is like a Twitch thing. It's literally on twitch.tv. Unstable events. Why? It's stable now, apparently. Is it stable? Yeah, it seems like it is. I don't even know what this means. What does this mean? Too high a bitrate? Really? Like maybe for 720p, I'm like pushing out way too many. The thing is, I haven't actually done anything in terms of I haven't actually done anything specific in terms of what um you know OBS settings are. Like I haven't actually messed around with OBS settings at all. I should probably update this to say that it's a no cam stream. I don't know if people would really care, but yeah, let's just why was it a small letter? I guess I didn't really care. Done. Cool. Yeah. So it is a no cam stream. I am not gonna turn the camera on at all, but yeah, I also I also hope like volume isn't like super loud. I am just adjusting volume levels because I do tend to get a little bit loud at times, and because there's like the fans aren't on or anything here, so well, due to that, it's just audio tends to get a little bit high from my end. More importantly, there is no background audio, and that's unfortunately because GitHub Audio, the source that I usually use for generated music, is a little bit fucked right now, and it isn't loading at all. I do not know why. I have a lot of tabs. 292. Hope it doesn't go up by a lot more than this. Um, yeah, where was the GitHub.audio tab? It was on this window. I just keep it off. Stream. Let me just try reopening it. Hopefully it works. But it didn't work the last time it opened. Yeah, I don't think it's working. Yeah, it's not working. Let me try like rainy mood or something. Rainy mood. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, too loud? No, I think it's perfect for stream, but I'm gonna have to turn the volume down. For myself, yeah, I think 20 is perfect. The problem with rainy mood, it sounds really nice. Um, Actually, no, 10 I think is right for me. Yeah. The problem with rainy mode is like it sounds super nice, but like the main issue with it is basically the fact that it's it makes you want to pee after a while. So yeah, that's the main problem. That's the main problem with it. Okay, whatever. I should probably fire up IntelliJ. Let me just do that. Hopefully it fires up quick. I should move IntelliJ to the SSD actually. I'm being an idiot. I shouldn't really keep this on the HDD. The problem is, like, if I place it on a specific drive, like IntelliJ has this very annoying habit where it kind of tries to install itself multiple times. Like, essentially every time it's updated, tries to keep a backup of whatever the previous version was, and I think that's probably because, like, it's an IDE, right? So especially people using it for work and stuff like that, it gets a little bit annoying for them if they want to, like, it's like something fucks up, IntelliJ has some big problem, and, like, suddenly people's workflows aren't working out, so they want to revert their version of IntelliJ, and I guess that's because of that. It tries to make it easy for you to do that. That's just my best guess on it, but I have absolutely no idea why that would happen. But yeah, whatever. So anyway, IntelliJ is up, and running. Let's try completing question 21, which is what we were stuck on last time. Um, I will be starting the actual 2021 questions, like essentially the questions which are arriving for this year. I will be starting that on the second, essentially on Thursday, because tomorrow most likely I'll be having a morning stream, not an evening stream. Again, not 100% certain on that. Most likely I'll be having a morning stream tomorrow, so it's like essentially, um, I'll basically not be in time for when these questions drop, which would be late night for me, I guess. Like, I'm not exactly sure. Like, I don't exactly remember the time. Also, IntelliJ looks like it updated, but for some reason it seems to have broken this page, the what's new page, which is stupid. Actually dumb. Yeah. All right. I don't know. I don't really care. Anyway, so the point is, let's just, yeah, okay. So everything's loaded up. Everything is indexed. I think, like, we can actually just run the test and see where we were at. I seem to remember that. Oh yeah, I think it might not compile actually, because we did make some changes the last time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. It will compile. I don't think that should be a problem. Um, let's see. So yeah, so like this test will always pass, of course, because it's the one that actually solves the test. So solve part one returns 1930, which was the answer which we had for this, but the canonical list examples don't exactly work because the canonical dangerous list isn't actually complete yet. So we do have, like, some stuff. I think I might actually delete all of it and start out fresh, which would kind of suck. But yeah, last time I was writing this, I was just mentally not there at all. I wouldn't say I am you know anywhere better this time, but I do feel like I might be able to get, like, a better solution. Anyway, this is gonna be a relatively short stream. It's just gonna be about an hour's time. I think sometime around in an hour from now, I'm gonna have, like, an alarm go off because I've put my clothes for put my clothes in the wash, and that's once that goes off, I am basically just gonna stop stream. And yeah, so but we'll try and wrap this up before then, which gives us an hour approximately, which is definitely not enough time given how slow my brain is. Anyway, um, what did we end up with last time? I seem to remember that we had a thing where we can actually get, okay. So what is up, right? So we need, actually, I'm being a moron. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Um, I should actually be doing something else entirely. What I should be doing is plugging in my board, my drawing board, and we should be charting out. Actually, do I even have whiteboard installed? Oh, I do have whiteboard installed. Sure. Thanks, Microsoft. I've never opened whiteboard on this PC before, but I think I do have some of my. Yeah, yeah, it does give me my old whiteboards. Yeah, ignore him. Active pen, format background. I want it dark and I want it dotted. So, is there anything else which kind of suits us better? Ooh, triangle looks nice. Ooh, okay. Kind of small triangles though, a lot smaller than I expect. Okay, I see how this works. But nah, I like dots. I like dots. We'll stick with dots, right? And yeah, we'll use this. Let me just plug in my pen. Active pen is off, whatever it is. Yeah, okay. Let me just plug in my pen. I've never actually done that on this laptop yet. Hope I might have to install a couple of drivers or something. Let me just do that. So we can actually map it out and try and come up with some better solution than what I have. Just give me 1 quick second. Sorry for all the noise if anyone was listening. For a few hot seconds there, I completely forgot where the tablet PC was. But I found it. Let me just give this a dust. Holy shit. Okay. So, I don't even remember what we were doing last time. I do remember there was like essentially the rules. Actually, it's a good thing that we kind of wrote this down. Yeah, so each allergen is in exactly one ingredient. That is, if you confirm that an allergen is present in this specific ingredients, the other ingredients cannot have it. That is, an allergen maps to exactly one ingredient. Each ingredient contains 0 or 1 allergens. That is, an ingredient cannot have more than one allergen. So if an ingredient gets mapped to an allergen, you can check it off the list, essentially, right? So it's sort of like the relationship goes both ways. An ingredient maps to an allergen, and an allergen maps to an ingredient. But it's just that allergens have to have ingredients because the allergen cannot appear. The allergens are definitely there, the ones that are specified. So allergens have to have an ingredient that's mapped to them, but an ingredient may not have a particular allergen. Like an ingredient may be safe, but we've already sorted out and removed sort of the safe ones, and now we only have the ones which are left with having an allergen for sure. Good luck on 22. I'm still on 21, dude. Like 21. The thing is, like, I know how to solve this sort of, but I haven't found like a clean solution for it yet. Like, I'm pretty sure with the data that I have right now, I can actually solve this by hand. Like, I can actually solve this manually, given the debugger output, right? But it's essentially where I am at right now is just trying to find like a clean automated solution for it, which is a little bit annoying because it involves like these two-way maps, which are a little bit, of a hassle to deal with. So unless there's some sort of like very obvious data structure that I'm missing, um, I'm just struggling with that bit, right? So just coming up with like a nice clean solution. But yeah, is 22 harder? That would suck. I just skipped 20 part 2, by the way. 20 part 2 I'm not doing right now. I'm just not straight up not doing it until I have like a whole weekend and several hours to spare and absolutely nothing else to do. I wonder if I did 21. Oh, you must have. You must have. It's not a difficult question. It's not a difficult question. Like I said, I can actually solve it by hand right now. Given the data that I have, I can actually solve it by hand. The first part of it is sort of the part that does require a computer, but the second part doesn't. Given this data set, if the data set was a lot larger, then you'd get fucked. So, but given the data set that they've provided, you can actually solve it by hand. So if you were like speed running this shit, that's what I'd do. I wouldn't go for like clean solutions at all, but I'm not speedrunning this shit, so you know, yeah. What's up, by the way? Are you back? Are you back home, by the way, or are you still in Bangalore? Uh, oh, this tablet PC has accumulated a good amount of dust. I guess that's what happens when you just leave it in the cupboard for like a long time. Okay, you're back home? Oh, okay. I had no idea when you got there, honestly. Mm, is this still trying to install the system? Is there a loose connection? I hope not. Speaking of that, did you consider interviewing? That's a good question, man. That is a good question. I am considering it. I can't say that I'm not like considering it right now, but yeah, I will need some more details, I guess. Like, and there are a couple of other things like IRL stuff which is preventing me from, committing to a decision. It's just that, like, that my parents are returning to India next year, right? So we're just having like some stuff that needs to be done to figure out like where we're going to live and all that and where my sister's school is going to be. So there's a bunch of stuff around that, and since Bangalore is kind of a huge city and a very annoying one, um, it's just, oh my god, why is this just ejecting? What the hell is happening? Yeah, so like since Bangalore is just like huge and annoying, uh, it's like, yeah, that's like a decision we're gonna have to make kind of early, and either way we're gonna get like, does Deep Source have like, are they are they okay with people working from home, or like how does that work? What information do you have on that? I think because that's gonna become a factor for me. I'm gonna have to consider working from home for like slightly more extended period of time because again, like, finding apartments and stuff is a little bit hard. And for the most part, like, I'll be staying with my parents for a while at least once they arrive. So yeah, so that's gonna happen sometime like, I don't know, May, June-ish. I'm not really sure when. It depends on like the school timelines, when her school ends over there, and when the, you know, new term starts over here for 11th grade. So yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely considering interviewing. Um, that's for sure. Um, yeah, I think I'll give you some more. Work from office is recommended now, but if you're in Bangalore, it should be okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I can, like, it's sort of like, it won't be something where it's like I want to do that every single day perpetually, but it's sort of like there's fully remote employees. Oh, fantastic. Okay, okay, that's good news. That's good news then. That's good news because we don't have any. And yeah, there are a bunch of things that are sort of going down, which are making me a little more annoyed right now. So that's making my drive to like look for other opportunities a little bit stronger. But again, like, yeah, I'll give you a little more details like directly in private. But yeah, it's just not a lot of the gist of it is like not a lot of stuff is very sure right now. But at the same time, I do want to like give it a shot because I still want to keep my options open. So it's just I really am not at this particular point in time. I'm not able to commit one way or another. That's the main problem. So yeah, and my parents have no idea about this. So yeah, like they aren't really aware that I'm looking to make any sort of moves. So what they're assuming is that I'll be here for at least another year, right? So because that's what I've told them. That was my original plan. So fuck, which one do I have? I think I have the A30. I'm like 99% certain I have the A30. Um, do I have the A30? I don't remember now. Like A30. I think this is the one I have. Like 99% certain this is the one I have. Yes, it looks the same. Yep, yep, yep. It's definitely this one. Actually, wait, I should just look on the product itself. Wouldn't it have a model? Yep, it's the A30. Okay. I guess I just need the driver in order to be able to use this. I should have done this a long time ago, but honestly, I'm not a smart person. What in fuck? Oh, it's probably just their website that's slow. I was wondering, like, honestly, like my internet speeds is so much better than this. Like, yeah, but I think it's just limited on the server side. Mm, when did you get back home, by the way? I don't know why I was under the impression that you were still in Bangalore. I think, mm, I mean, I do want to download and install, but I just don't want to do it right now. Just click close on that. Mm. Came back last night. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, super recent. Okay, okay. No wonder. No wonder. Yeah, I distinctly had the impression that you had mentioned that you would be there till like the end of November. So yeah, I guess it is the end of November. I was eating Pizza Hut there at 8 p.m. yesterday. I see. I see. I see. Unfortunate. I actually would have tried to visit like at least once more, but last weekend I had to go for a wedding reception um of some family friends, and then like the day before that I had to go visit another family friend. It's all like stuff that my mom has sent for people via me, and so like I just need to like give it off at the earliest, right? Because it's all like perishables and stuff. So yeah, that was the main problem. Like I just had to go to a bunch of places. I was actually in CV Ramanagar yesterday. Shit, not yesterday. On Saturday, I was in CBR on Saturday. It's fairly close to where your office is. Um, but yeah, I was in CVR on Saturday because that's kind of where they live. But it was fucking annoying getting there because like Ola and Uber both had a strike going on because like I don't know, CNG and petrol prices spiked or some shit, and so like I it took me about like 45 minutes to find a cab. Wanted to go for Blossoms, but one of the people ended up getting COVID in Maldives. But we were quarantining and getting tested on Monday. Holy fuck! Oh my god, are they okay? Are you guys okay? All of you? Like you're all you're all fine, right? No COVID? Shit, in Maldives. Damn, okay. That's bad because okay, because the Maldives were being used as That guy is stuck in. Oh, of course he is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, because the Maldives are being used currently as like the sort of destination that people are going to for quarantining for 2 weeks, right? So it's like if you need to travel to a country which doesn't really allow people from your country, you can travel to the Maldives and you can stay there for 2 weeks on mandatory quarantine and then like fly to your destination country. Like people were doing this for going to Dubai, just about a couple months ago. Not a couple months, maybe a little bit more than that, but yeah, sometime around like July-ish, I think people were doing this. I think from August was when they started opening it up again for Indians. So he's stuck on a five-star hotel, five-star resort slash quarantine island. He is, but he has to pay for that. It's not unless the company is sponsoring this for some reason. Probably having quarantine parties. Oh my god, those are not a good idea, by the way. You're not like drinking quarantinis. Company will pay for it. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's good, I guess. That's good if that's the case. Mm, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking so long to click on that. I swear to God, my brain can only do one thing at once. C program files. Fuck it. Why not? It's a driver. I don't think I should put this in D drive anyway. Um, complete. Is it up? Is it running? Is it up and running? Hello? I'm pretty sure I ticked the box, unless that's what you use for unchecking the box. Okay, it says device disconnected. Let's try connecting it now. Hopefully the connection should be stable once I connect it. Fuck my life. Okay, let's see. Hmm. God damn it, this is okay. This is the right way to plug a USB in. I was getting it right, then what the hell? Okay, it still says device disconnected. I close it. Show driver setting window. Bruh. Bruh. Exit. Let's start that again. It still says device disconnected. Okay. There is definitely a problem. I don't know what's going on. Yep, for some reason, this is no longer working, which is surprising because it was working the last time I used it, and I haven't really touched it in a long time since then. And unless electronics suddenly now have like a fucking expiration date like bananas, I don't really get what's happening. Is there a spare USB slot that I can plug this into? I think there is. Yeah, there is one. Let me try that one. Fuck my life. Mm, there we go. Okay. So I'm guessing the problem was okay, yeah, 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 this is working. This is working. Where was that? Yeah, okay, mapping. Um I think yeah, the mapping needs to be changed, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah, it definitely needs to be changed. There's something that's very off about the way it's mapped. Working area all bruh. Mode pen or mouse pen is fine. Anti-aliasing is on. I don't know why it feels a little bit weird. Like it feels weirder than the last time I used it. Like it feels like it's a little bit compressed vertically. Like that's the top edge, the bottom edge, bottom corner. See, yeah, exactly, exactly. See, I'm moving it to the bottom corner, but it doesn't actually move to the edge of this. Yeah, something is wrong. Fuck it. I think for now this is the best I can deal with. Um, let's open whiteboard. Right. Oh God. Okay. Gotcha. So now if I do something, yeah, with this, it's fine. But if I do something with this, oh, I think I have to enable that Windows Ink workspace thing. Um, let's open U again. Mapping. Let's put this as Windows Inc. function. Gotcha. Wow, beautiful. All right, gotcha. Okay. Let's put this as white. Fantastic. Cool. All right. So at this point, I can just close this. Right. Okay. Windows Inc. This is really cool. Okay. I like this. All right. Cool. I've used this before. Yeah, I can't flip over to erase. My pen is not like that. Anyway, mm, let's see. What do we need now? We have to figure out what the actual stuff is, right? So at this point, we have already mapped ingredients, allergen to possible ingredients, right? So this is the part that we know confirmed is working, right? So allergen to possible ingredients is confirmed working, right? So we actually have essentially given an allergen, um, which I shall call A. Did you hear about fleet? What the fuck is fleet? I have no idea. Um, which I'll call A, right? Um, this maps to a set of ingredients, right? Which I shall call I. JetBrains.com/fleet. What is this? Next generation IDE by Jet. What the? They're making another one? Wait, what? Fast and lightweight text editor. Oh, I see. Is it supposed to be a VS Code competitor? Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit. If this is open source, I don't know if it is or will be open source. If it is open source, and if they can iterate pretty quickly, and if they can keep it lightweight while still offering the power that IntelliJ does, I have no doubt in my mind that this will surpass VS Code. Just like the way VS Code surpassed fucking what's his face, Sublime Text. Wow, I haven't thought about Sublime Text in so long, so long. But yeah, just like it surpassed Sublime Text, I think this will definitely surpass VS Code. I'm like fairly sure that'll happen. This is cool. Okay, I like it. Like just immediately looking at it, it gives me a nice vibe. Like they've left it clean. They've left it simple, left it clean. I like it. It's quite good. I like the fact that the tabs or whatever are organized on the top rather than what VS Code has on the side, because it doesn't waste very valuable horizontal screen space. Super important for code. I like this. It's nice. I overall I think they've, yeah, at least UI wise looking at it, it looks pretty good. I'm not going to join the early preview because I honestly don't really use any software that I'm not actively working on in beta. I kind of hate beta software. I think like most of it is just garbage, straight up garbage. Um, I don't know about open source. Yeah, they haven't mentioned that they're open source anywhere. So either they are planning to announce that and sort of become open source once it has enough traction, or at least reaches like 1.0, sort of gets out of beta. Either that or they'll never make it open source and it's just going to be like something. Yeah, that's possible. So I don't know, one of the two. I don't know which is likely, which isn't. I have no idea. But yeah, I think it remains to be seen. I think it's going to be very exciting. Interesting. I'm surprised I haven't seen this anywhere. But then again, I haven't exactly had the time to like browse Hacker News or anything today. So today or anytime in the past couple of days, to be honest. So I've missed out. I'm pretty sure this was announced very recently because I haven't heard about this at all. Absolutely proprietary resident sleeper. Yeah, definitely that thing. Like, I mean, yeah, it's it's a little bit weird to think about the fact that like Microsoft has made something open source and its competitors are closed source, right? Like fucking Sublime Text is closed source. This looks closed source as well. Kind of weird to think about that it's like Microsoft that's heading the fucking open source revolution, at least when it comes to corporate, like so weird to think about that. Like these are the guys who literally tried to kill open source back in the day. They still might be trying to. You never know with Microsoft. That's the main problem. so far I'm inclined to trust them. I think like they've done a fairly good job, but at the same time, yeah, once bitten, twice shy. Microsoft has gotten better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Big PP Microsoft. Can't call them Microsoft anymore. But yeah, I guess that's possible. I don't know. It's yeah, it's just a little bit hard to kind of trust them for sure, you know? You know what I mean? Like it's just you can't say that with 100% um confidence that they've turned over a new leaf. You can never say that. I don't think you can ever say that until like I don't know, another 10 years ish pass. Then at that point people might be like, yeah, maybe you know they haven't done anything evil in all this while, and you know maybe let's give them a pass or something. But yeah, actually, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah. So maybe like I'm I'm I want to be able to trust them, but at the same time, I don't think I can. You know what I mean? Like so, yeah. Um. Anyway, fuck. What am I trying to do? Okay. So we have the map of allergen to all possible ingredients which are present for each allergen, right? So given an allergen, I can. Uh, so I think the first step, right? Um, let's switch to a different color for that. I don't know. Okay, so let's switch to this. I think the first step. See, this is what I said. Like, it's definitely moving more horizontally than vertically. Like, the horizontal sensitivity or something is higher. I have no fucking idea why. Um, bruh. Mapping. Oh, oh, that's why it's mapped to both screens. I'm a fucking moron. Um, yeah. Okay, yeah, so much better, so much better. I can actually draw circles now. Holy shit. Okay, that explains it. All right. That explains what is happening. So, anyway, so the first step, right, is we can pull out all of the things where an allergen maps to a specific ingredient, right? We can pull all of these out and we can add it to some sort of like so we can say that the allergen A is locked and this ingredient so A1 I should just like write A1 and I1, right, just to make it simpler to follow. I love this whiteboard app, dude. It's fucking amazing. So we should find where we have relations of this sort, where it's a specific ingredient which is mapped from a particular allergen, and we should just lock both of them, right? We should just say that um, the A1 is fine, I1 is fine. Both of these are a pair, right? And it's just locked out. So at this point, we should go ahead and remove A1 and I1 from every element in this map, right? So we should just take out A1 from here, but we should also take out I1 from anywhere on the right hand side. So anything else that maps to I1, and we gotta keep doing this until we can't do it anymore. That's the weird part. I don't know how to code that, right? So we gotta keep doing that until we can't remove any anymore, right? And then the second thing is we also know that if an ingredient is so here in this particular thing, there would be some ingredient that has multiple allergens pointing to it, right? And then there'd be some other ingredient that has only one allergen pointing to it, right? Um, like this allergen can be pointing to multiple ingredients, but there would be a particular ingredient that has. I think you got it. No, I got this last time. This is nothing new, right? I'm just trying to map this out in such a way that I'm able to think of an algorithm for this. The hard part, like I said, is trying to be able to do it in a way that terminates and that I know terminates, right? Because I don't want this to fucking get into the halting problem. So, oh, this is quite nice. I don't want this to get into like the halting problem, you know? Like I want to be able to do this in a way that makes sense. That's kind of like okay, it's a I wouldn't say elegant, not necessarily elegant, but at least in a way that kind of makes sense, right? That's pretty much it, right? So It's sort of like we know that this we got last time. Trust me on this. Like I was aware of this. I was trying to code this and I was failing miserably, right? So we have like a set of ingredients I1, I2, I3, and let's say for example for I2 we know that there's only one instance in the map. Ah, okay, that's a way I can do it, right? Like essentially, I am saying that there's only one value. There's only one value in the map where it appears. Then in that case, again, this, let's say it's A2 mapping to I2, and this is the only point, the only value where I2 appears, right, in this map, right? It's the only, by iterating over the values, is the only point where I2 appears. What I can do is I can, again, go ahead and do the same thing. I can lock out A2 and I2, right? And I can lock them out. And at that point, when I take them out again, now I can reiterate over the entire list again, right? That's probably what I need to do. So do I just need to sort of remove the element from the map, start again, and I have to keep starting again until I reach the end of the map? I think that might be a way to do it organically. Like, mm, essentially just go top to bottom, over and over until if I'm not able to remove anything, I go to the next one, right? And then if I can remove something, I go back to the start and go over it again, right? Like I said, might not be elegant, might not be the fastest way or something, but at least it's an algorithmically clean way, and it's something that I know for sure terminates, right? So the way I'm thinking for looping it over and over, and this is, yeah, this is something that I didn't think of last time. The way I'm thinking of looping it over and over is basically just put everything in some sort of order and go from top to bottom. If I'm able to, let's say, remove this element, I go again to the top and I start again. And if I'm not able to remove anything, then I just move on to the next one, right? And so on. And the remove step will basically involve getting rid of both the locked elements, A2 and I2 in this case, from all the things. So A2 everywhere, I need to make sure it's gone, and I2 everywhere, I need to make sure it's gone, right? So it's mostly just removing I2 actually. It's not just removing A2. It's mostly just removing I2. So I need to do this in 2 passes, and I think at the end of it, I should be having all the elements because I think these are the only 2 rules that we can actually exploit. So we should be having all the elements at the end. Yeah, that's like the best way I can think about it. Okay, let's try coding that and seeing what we get, right? So, all right. So all of this I'm actually going to get rid of, even though I think part of it might be still useful. I don't care. I'm just going to get rid of that. So, all right. So let's see, right? Mm, I'll leave the to do in place. To do, 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 do. Okay, cool. Um, wait, did Oh, okay. I thought rainy mood just died, and I was so confused because I was like, there was no audio for a few seconds there. I was just so confused because I was like, wait, I thought this thing was just infinite, but yeah, it is infinite. There is another platform which is very similar to rainy mood, which is a little bit better because it offers you a whole bunch of other sounds as well. I forgot the name of that. I used to use that before. If you remember it, Time Lord, tell me. I don't fucking remember anymore which one that was. Okay, so let me just close this because I don't think I need that open. I think it's mostly internalized. I'll disconnect my tablet PC as well because the graphics tablet, I keep calling it a tablet PC. It's not a PC. Never heard of it. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Rainy mode. Rainy mode. It's one second. I'll tell you. It's this one. Um, it's this one. You see this? It's just it plays this rainy sound which you can hear in the background potentially. I think the volume is maybe too low for stream. Maybe now it's too high. The problem is that it kind of fluctuates up and down a little bit, so I'm just trying to make it such that, it's not too loud compared to my voice. But yeah, it should be audible now. I think it was way too low for the time being. Anyway, yeah, this is Rainy Mood. Fairly famous, fairly well known. Um, I was using GitHub.audio, but they've broken something on their end. Um, Something's broken and it's actually not producing any audio anymore. Oh fuck, I shouldn't have clicked that. Um, yeah, but if you can see, there's no audio. It's making, there are pushes and stuff happening, but there's no audio because, yeah, because that CORS request did not succeed. But also, I think there's just a 404 or something happening on this shit. I have a feeling that something is just dead on their end. I don't know what's wrong, but yeah, it's like none of the sounds have loaded. That's the main problem. So yeah, rainy mode is quite nice, but there was another one which is better than this. Um, there was another one which is better. Actually, fuck. Are they copyrighted? Please don't tell me they're copyrighted. Like I mean, rainy mode is a trademark. That's okay. Limited license. I'm sorry, I'm not a lawyer. I really can't read any of this. I have no idea what this means. Fuck it. I just hope that Twitch's magic audio bot, whatever the fuck they call it, is not smart enough to understand that I've ripped this off a website. uh, yeah, I mean, I can do that. Uh, I guess, yeah. Not like this. The combination is not valid. Yeah, let's just do that. Uh, huh, huh, huh. Uh, hmm, hmm. Simply noise. It's not this one either. Um, it's not this one either. Quality over quantity. Hmm. Right, this looks like an app, not like a website which just lets you buy noise. Why? Oh God. Um, yeah, it probably is there in the comments somewhere, but uh, mm, yeah, it's probably there somewhere. I don't know. I'll find it sometime. I'll find it sometime. It has a whole bunch of like different sort of yeah, it has a whole bunch of different tracks. Like you can actually raise and lower the volume individually for each one. And like there's like a coffee shop and there's like a bunch of other stuff. So all sorts of white noise. It's quite nice. Like I used that website for a long time. I'm surprised I don't remember its name, or that I haven't fucking bookmarked it. I thought I would have bookmarked it, but nah, I'm just an idiot like that, I guess. I don't know. I'll find it. I'll find it eventually. This looks interesting as well. I'll look through this later. But yeah, I think. Okay. All right. So let's just get the allergen to possible ingredients right now. And what are you actually? You're a mutable map. That's quite nice because I can actually mutate it in that case directly. I don't really have to. Yeah. So let's see. While the question is, how do I iterate over it while sort of you know checking items off. A soft murmur, it might be that one. Yes, I'm like 99% certain that's the one. I'm like 99% certain. Let me look at the website. Yes, this is the one. 1000%. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. I actually had on my previous laptop. I have it saved in the cookies. If you log in, I think you can save it on their account itself. But yeah, I actually have a few combinations saved that I really like. So like at specific volumes of each one, because some of these sounds I don't like, and some of these sounds are like super super nice. So yeah, like singing bowl sounds really cool. It's like if I hit play, that's the singing bowl. You hear the I like that. I like that a lot. So like it's like one of those things. We actually have a singing bowl at home. My dad brought one from Sikkim or somewhere. It's quite nice. Soft murmur. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. That's gonna be useful. Actually, I shall not be an idiot this time, and I shall bookmark this, um, because I think it's super nice to kind of keep Where is the bookmark button? Um, I'm just gonna use that save. I'll just move it before GitHub audio. There it is. So yeah. Why is there's a Zoom PWA. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. Where do we have advent of code? All right. So part two. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Google White Noise Player Online. This is the first useful link. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's very famous. It's very, very, very famous. It's very, very well known. Soft Murmur is super well known. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Anyway, so here contains one ingredient mapped to the allergen. Right. So I'll just leave this as val locked. What am I going to call it? Locked thing. You know, pairs equals mutable map of string comma string. Right. So this is going to be ingredient to allergen, right? Yeah, all right. So this is the first pass. We might like refactor a little bit, kind of, move it into like 3 methods or something like that, private methods later on. But for now, this is fine. I'm good with this, right? So first pass, locking everything that contains one ingredient map to the allergen. Let's do that, right? So, okay. So no, not for, I need a while loop, right? But the thing is, I kind of, okay, so is it possible to iterate over a map while, mm, I'm thinking maybe I want to put the entries of the map into some sort of data structure because I don't really know if I want to modify the map itself. What's like a safe way for me to remove elements from the map, go back to the start? I don't think I have a simple way to do that, right? Maybe if I make it a list, I should be able to sort of do it, right? Yeah. Technically, I shouldn't have to, but at the same time, it's not any sort of ordered map, right? Mm, is it possible for me to change this to ordered map or something? Mutable map, sorted map. Yeah, so there is a sorted map, right? So how does this work? Converts this map into a sorted map. The resulting sorted map determines the equality and order of the keys according to their natural sorting order. Note that if the natural sorting order of the keys considers any two keys of this map equal, this could happen if the equality of the keys according to compare to. Is a sorted map mutable or not? That's the question. Is a sorted map mutable? It might not be. That's the main problem, right? So um right. So why let's just try that, right? So while true, sorted as gens dot remove. Oh, so it is mutable. Key. Okay. So it is removed. We can do this, right? Python has a nice library called sorted containers, which has a bunch of nice sorted data structures. Yeah. I mean, Kotlin pretty much does as well, as you can see right now. It's pretty much the same thing. Like we do have these, it's just I don't have these in my brain right now, so I'm not completely certain what's possible, what's not, right? So yeah, so I think it's possible. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, so if we sort it, we have sorted allergens, right? So we can't do it while it's not empty. We kind of have to do it while till we reach the end of the list as such, right? So, mm, 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 mm. So I think I'm gonna have to use an index. How do I do this? How do I jump back to the start of the list? That's another problem, right? Like I need to know which is the next one, and at that point I'm gonna have to like sort of jump back to the start of the list and then start processing it all over again. It's more like I feel like I'm writing unstructured programming at this point. Like I feel like I need go-tos. I feel like the most elegant way to write this would be using go-tos, which sucks. Like why is that the first thing that's coming to my mind? Because it's sort of like, look, the main thing is if I manage to remove a specific element, I have to remove it from everything on the right hand side. Like that ingredient which gets locked, I have to remove it from everything on the right hand side, and then I need to fucking and go back to the start. Like I need to drop this particular key value pair and I have to go back to the start of all the elements and then sort of repeat the process. So it seems more like a go-to what I'm doing, right? I'm doing this go-to till I have elements in the list, like left, not elements remaining in the list. It's more like till I'm able to like remove. If I'm not able to remove anything, I don't go to the go-to. I just go to the next element and the next element, so on, and I reach the end, and then I'm done processing it. So it feels more like a go-to. Oh fuck. Mm. Sorted containers, they're very well optimized in benchmark. Plus the code is readable. Python for some reason doesn't have sorted maps. It's called a while loop. It is. It is. But it's sort of like how do you go back to the start is what I'm thinking. On the next iteration of the loop. What am I thinking? So okay, for now I'll just do a while true and I'll use a break statement somewhere, right? So I'll use a break statement. What the fuck? Bruh. Whoops, I accidentally leaked my Gmail, but not that it matters. I use the same username everywhere. Continue. No. That's to go to the next element. I need to go back to the start. Bro, it's like. Look, uh, I have like 5 elements, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's say that I process element 1. I'm not able to remove anything because this has 2 allergens, right? So let's say that this has 2 allergens, 1 and 2. And let's say that this has only 1 allergen 3. Or let's say this has only 1 allergen 2, all right? Then in that case, I know that, sorry, ingredient 2. It has only 1 ingredient 2. I know that allergen 2 maps to ingredient 2. And so I can cut this out and I can lock it. This is locked, right? So it's like, I know this. And now I have to delete it from everywhere on the right hand side. So when I delete this 2 from everywhere on the right hand side, this disappears. And now I need to go back to the start of the loop, which is I have to, as in to the start of, I can't continue because if I continue, I go into this, right? Which means eventually I'll reach the end. But I have to go back to this because now guess what? I can lock you as well, right? And now I can remove 1 from everywhere else. So let's say that there was here, it had like 1, 3, and 7, or were the ingredient numbers on this side. I can remove 1 from here, right? And if, let's say, for example, 3 happened to be here, I can lock this. And I again need to go back to the start of the loop because when I process this, following which I process this would have been removed from here because at that point it was already locked here, at which point I can lock this as well, right? So that's kind of what I mean, right? That's what I need to do. It's not a continue. I need to continue, of course. I need to sort of go continue, yes, but I need to figure out a way to go to the start. It really isn't complicated the thing you want. Yes, it isn't, but how? That's what I don't know. How do I pick the first element? Wait, I can just do dot first, right? I can just do dot first. What the fuck am I talking about? Right? Can't I just do dot first? I think I just did it with for loops, with just for loops. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I think I got it, right? So var next element, okay, equals, I need the key, right? So string equals sorted allergens dot first key. Okay. Now I just need to pick up the next element, right? So next, okay, so next allergen, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's solved. It's solved, bruh. It's solved, bruh. Okay. So you all shift up. Yeah, fantastic. Locked pairs. Okay, so that's what we need. I think I did it with just for loops. How? It sounds impossible. How? Like a loop inside a loop, maybe? Like, mm, but wouldn't it infinitely go along? Because like each time you found a new one, you would essentially start a new iteration, right? So wouldn't it just recurse to infinity? Like not infinity, I guess. It would stop recursing somewhere, but it seems like you can just replace all of that with a single loop. I did use a while true. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I thought. It's the easiest to do it with a while true. So, and I need to stop when? What's my break condition? My break condition would be when it all falls through, right? Okay, I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out. I'll leave a break in here just in case, so I don't forget that, right? So yeah. Okay, okay. Sorted allergens. Is there a dot next? No. Can I remove filter? Remove entries, get value, compute if absent, for each merge, put, replace. Can I get the next one from the one I am at currently, regardless of where I am in the list as such? I hope I don't have problems with sorted loops when I try to remove elements from them. Hopefully shouldn't have problems. Okay, let's see. Right. You can break out when none of the items have one ingredient left. Yeah, but question is, how do you detect that, right? So the way I was thinking about it is sort of like in this list. Oh, where the fuck are you? Here, in this thing, in whatever it was originally, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we reached 5 and then exited out, right? Because 5 also has more than one allergen, then in that case we can't actually remove anything. So it's like if you can't remove anything from the current one, you go to the next one, right? And if you can't remove anything from this one, you go to the next one, and so on until you can't go to the next one anymore. The question is, how do you go to the next one, given the only sort of marker that I have for my current one is this thing? Can I somehow, I don't know, go next key? I don't fucking know, dude. Is that a thing? I don't think that's possible, right? Because yeah, no, 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 it should be possible. Next key, is that a thing? Like, I don't know. Problem is sorted allergens doesn't give me a thing for going to the next key. Comparator, sorted map, remove filter. Oh, you can. Oh, no, no, no. You need to provide a string key only. Head map, last key, submap. Maybe last key. While true for ingredients in map, if line of ingredients equals one, do stuff, break, else break. Huh? So the second break breaks out of the. Will that work? That sounds like it shouldn't work. For ingredients in the map, if line of ingredients is one. Holy fuck, it got so loud all of a sudden. Why? Jesus Christ. It's like Bangalore thunderstorm right now. Sorted allergens. It's a for else, yes. Oh, wait, wait. It's a for else. What in fuck is a for else? Else in a for else in a for runs when you never break out of the for loop. How does it know if you're never going to break out of the for loop? If you never break out of that seems like it should solve the halting problem for that. If you never break out of the how does it detect that you're never going to break out of the for loop? For ingredients and map. Hmm. No, else should run when you do break out of the for loop, right? Shouldn't it run at the end when you do break out of the for loop? A for loop is just to go to internally. The else should run when you do break out of the for loop. For else. Hmm. Not don't break out. I think it should be when you do break out of the for loop. Else clause, most of us else clause, after the for loop completes normally, did not encounter a break statement. Oh, when you never break out. I see. If you never, okay, if you never encountered a break statement, then if you, okay, I see. I see, I see. I see. I seem to remember there's like a way to solve this in Kotlin as well, but I don't remember how that was. Seem to vaguely remember there was a way to solve for this in Kotlin. Legitimately don't remember what that was. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Mm, I think anyway, what I wanted to do right now should work technically. I think to go to the next one, you can use a flag. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. So when you're breaking, you just flip a flag and then you check the flag at the end. Mm, but at the same time, will this actually work? Like overall, what you're doing while true, okay, for ingredients in the map. So you're always okay. So you're looping over the values as such. If the len of that set is one, then do stuff. And I'm supposing do stuff is locking that specific thing and then taking it out of all the right hand side stuff and then getting rid of the key value pair in sorted allergens, right? So once you do that, you break. So that will break out of the for loop, but it won't break out of the while true. So it'll actually go back. Huh. Okay. So it breaks out of the for loop. Okay. But else will trigger when you don't find anything where len of ingredients is 1 because it never hits the break key. That's when else triggers. Huh. I see. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. This is probably better than what I was trying to do. But the only thing I'm concerned about, like Kotlin side, is I'm not sure if I can iterate over the right hand side of a map and modify the map at the same time. You know what I mean? Like that's the only part which I'm a little bit concerned about. I have a feeling like I'll get a concurrent modification exception. I got one last time when I was doing something similar. Um, I'm genuinely surprised you never heard of for else. Is it really just a Python thing? It probably is. I mean, I googled for else and I found results from Python. So for else Kotlin language design. Loop finishes normally. There is no break. For I in empty list else. So here it's more like the else executes if the for never executes, which is a little bit different. Which is a little bit different to the way of thinking about it. I think that's the reason why we don't have this pattern because it's a little bit confusing. Like it can mean multiple things, which is this is like a solid way to read it as well, right? Like, of course, like we don't actually have this in Kotlin because otherwise the first page I got wouldn't have been the discussion page. It would have been the actual page which explains the feature. It's obviously not in Kotlin, but someone requested it, and the way they requested it is completely different. It's more like if the loop never executes, that's when the else gets executed, right? So that also makes sense that this else statement is really something that gets executed when the loop just never goes through, right? Um, uh, no breaks does cover the for never ran case, but it doesn't cover exclusively the for never ran case. That's the problem. Oh, my, yeah, that's the timer for my clothes. That's the problem. The no breaks is a superset of the for never ran case. It doesn't cover exclusively that. The point is like how might you read it, right? That's the question. How might you read it? And I feel like that kind of makes sense, like what they're doing. Like the Yeah, I think it probably does make sense that it's just, yeah. Hmm. But also at the same time, I feel like you can kind of put it as a construct which is really an extension function. You don't really need it to be something which is like a keyword. Suggestion for Python 3 to name it to /no break. I think that's better. I legitimately think that's better. Gets rid of all ambiguity. Yep. Legitimately think that's better. Like the word no break might not look beautiful, not like else, but at the same time, else is a little bit confusing in this context because, yeah, um, yeah, Python uses it to mean the for loop if the loop iteration completed without error, right? Which is another sort of natural way of thinking about it, but it's not super clear which one you're talking about. Yeah. I think what this last point is like just really good. So lambda to make function, nobody would ever ask what does make function do. I think that's a good that's an interesting way to think about it, but I don't think that's as valid because I feel like the word lambda is really supposed to be a part of your programmer lexicon. It's really, I mean, if you are reducing it that way, you can also ask what does call mean, or what like function call, right? What does that mean, or any of that stuff. Like none of these are like natural constructs as such in a language, right? They're just kind of, these are all invented words to some extent, right? But it's just the common meanings of many of these are well known. Lambda, I guess, is less known because again it comes from lambda calculus, which not a lot of people study. But at the same time, I don't think that proposal makes as much sense as the for/no break one. I think for/no break makes a lot more sense for a construct like this, like 100% makes a lot more sense. So yeah, I definitely think that makes a lot more sense. But yeah, I think this make function lambda, not so much. And make function looks ugly, very ugly. I don't like it. But that's subjective, right? That's subjective. I think like the more objective reason is just that, guess what? Lambda is an actual programmer term at this point. Fucking learn what it means, right? That's it. Like just learn what it means. I think like that's like minimal effort. It needs to be a part of programmer lexicon. Absolutely. You can't just ignore functional programming's existence. um, then again, that's what Java did for like 20 years. So they somehow got away with it for a long time. So I guess that also works. So okay, so let's see. So I think let's try that, but I feel like we'll get a concurrent modification exception. I don't think we'll be able to do it. I'm almost 100% certain we'll get a concurrent modification exception. Mm, yeah. For okay, so in sorted allergens dot values, right? Um, if ingredient set dot size is equal to 1, then we need to essentially remove the ingredient, right, from the sorted allergens. So sorted allergens dot remove ingredient set dot first right? So the way we do this is we create a reference, we create an extension function on what on fuck is Azul 13? Wait. Did I just call accidentally? No, there are no imports. I don't know what that was. Okay, so ingredient. Okay, K. Mm. Oh, yeah. Whoops. It was on K comma V, which I think extension function sorted map. Let's call you ingredient and string. Um, remove redundant receiver parameter. Remove ingredient set dot what the frick? Oh, no. That's not what I intended to do at all. Um, I think I don't think this should be a generic at all. I think should just be on string comma string. Uh, sorted allergens is not string comma string, is it? It's what are you? You're a string set of string. Okay. Whoops, is it set of string? Oh fuck, it's not a mutable set, is it? That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Wait, two sorted map kind of gets us there, but mm, crap, crap. Okay, wait. Can I change that? Get map of possible blah blah blah. Mm, can I specify your data type as actually wait, let's specify type explicitly. Sorted map of string mutable set of string. Can I do that? No, there we go. Two sorted map fails. That is so unfortunate. Um, is it not possible for me to like remap at this point somehow? Dot map maybe. Um, transform each entry to R. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. Fuck. Okay, so if unless I make it a mutable set, I won't actually be able to modify it. Right? That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate because that kind of means that. Mm, yeah, we can still do it. We can still do it. We can still do it. Let's see. Right. So, hmm. Okay. So if we want to remove this ingredient, I think like ingredient set dot size double equals one. Ingredient set. Okay. So I think like the first thing we need to do is potentially put this as allergen, comma ingredient set and sorted allergens, right? If ingredients blah blah blah. Yeah, we kind of have to do that. Add parameter first. Yeah, allergen ingredient. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Now, first things is this dot remove allergen up allergen. Okay, and now we need to go over for allergen or a comma I set in this. Okay. If I set the no. If ingredient in I set, then in that case, this of A equals I set minus ingredient, right? Cool. That should do it. All right. So, so if we did this, then in that case, Boolean. So we sort of need a Boolean start over, right? So where should that be defined, right? So um, var start over. If that's true, then in that case we kind of need to go into this. Otherwise, we need to sort of break out, right? So start over, right? So let's see. So first, var start over equals true. That has to be the case initially. And if start over, we do this and start over equals true. Actually, initially, no, something's off. When does it become false? It never becomes false then. Uh, no, I'm doing something stupid. Yeah, it would be useful to have like a for else in this situation for sure. Um, so I have removed an ingredient at this point. I kind of want to break and go back to the start, right? So, oh, no. I can do a thing. I can do a thing. I can continue at this, at the while true part. I forgot how you put those labels, right? So, let's see. What's it? Kotlin branch label. I forgot like labels. Yeah. Nah, not that. Loop label. Returns and jumps. Any expression can be marked with a label. So it is sort of a go-to at this point. Loop at for. Yeah. Okay. So let's call this start over at while. Continue at start over. Right? Is that the way you do it? Or break at start over, right? Or continue at start over, is that? Yeah. What is the difference? Break qualified with a label jumps to the execution point right after the loop marked with a label. Ah. Continue points to the next iteration of that loop. Okay. So we start over, right? Beautiful. Check this out. This is amazing. Actually amazing. Um, and if we reach the end of it, we just hit break. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah. We need to, when we remove ingredient, we kind of have to put it in locked pairs as well, right? Um, locked pairs. Let's add that parameter. Sexy. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. I completely forgot about locked pairs, by the way. We need locked pairs mostly because like we kind of have to print something out at the end. So that's what we need. Like locked pairs is really what's gonna provide our output at the end of the whole thing. So yeah. Um. Okay. So right. Okay. So first pass, locking everything. Next allergen. We are not using next allergen. Fuck that noise. At this point, I kind of want to run through because I am 100% sure this won't work and will result in some sort of concurrent modification exception. Let's see. Let's see. I kind of want to see what we can get at the end of this. So, uh, was there a pretty print of some sort? Kotlin pretty print data class. Data class? Sure, I guess. Quick and easy option. Yeah, it's fine. I think I'll just run the debugger for this. So might as well drop it at to do and run the debugger over the actual dataset. So that way I kind of know what's going on. Canonical list for actual file, right click, let's run the debugger. So I'm like 99% certain I'm gonna find a concurrent modification exception, but let's see. Fuck. Okay, there was no concurrent modification exception. Fuck me. But sorted allergens is size 0. That's unfortunate. I know for a fact. Wait, what? What in fuck? Was that enough to solve the question? Bruh, no way. I mean, obviously, this is gonna fail. Um, this can't be enough to solve the question. We only looked at it one way, right? We didn't look at the other way at all. How's that enough? What did you think? I thought you saw what I thought. You saw the fucking diagram and everything. You saw what I thought. I thought we have to do it both ways. I thought this is just the first pass, right? Like locking everything that contains one ingredient mapped to the allergen. But we also need to do the other way around, where we have. I figured at the end of this, we would still have some allergens, which were kind of like, you know, we would have something where allergen one and allergen 1 mapped to ingredient 1, ingredient 2, let's say, all right, and allergen 2 mapped to, or ingredient I1 and I3, okay, and then this map to I2 and I1 and fucking A3 map to I3 and I don't know, fucking I2, I guess. I thought like we'd have something like this, and then we'd have to go in the reverse direction and just kind of figure out which of these ingredients had like only one of them mapping to it, which in my case I've realized is impossible to solve actually, because I kind of fucked myself with this one. But I feel like, yeah, my thought was we would have like at the end of this initial loop set of loops. Fuck, where were we? I thought we'd have at the end of the initial set of loops, we would end up with a set which contained, fuck me. Look, I thought we would end up with a set that contained like, okay, we would have allergens which map to multiple ingredients, and then we'd have to look at it in the opposite direction, where we look at the ingredients first, and we try and find out if any of them have an ingredient that appears only one time. If you're unable to do it with this loop, it'd be unsolvable, I believe. Yeah, maybe. I feel like this is like one of those things which you can't actually write an algorithm for. Like, as I said, like I just very trivially constructed an example that would never terminate with this, right? This would literally like never terminate because I mean, not like it would never terminate. It's more like we'd never be able to find a solution for this because in this case, like, what do you know? You know that A1 can appear in either of these two, but also it's like if A1 appeared in I1, that's a possibility. In which case, A2 would appear in I2 and A3 would appear in I3. But also A1 could appear in I3, in which case A3 would appear in I2 and A2 would appear in I1. So you have both possibilities kind of appearing from here, and neither of them is actually like solvable. So I don't know. Now this is your solve for this. Oh, you actually copy pasted the entire question. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I should probably consider doing that as well, but yeah, I don't know. Godwa, what's up, man? Long time no see. Absolutely. In fact, you can still not see me because I have not turned my cam on. Just a very stupid joke there, but yeah. Hi. What's up, man? How's it going? I've just done a no cam stream this time because actually not super well. I don't know. I just had like this weird headache the entire day. Did very little work. Pretty much 100% of my work today was in meetings. So it was kind of an annoying day on top of all that. So yeah, I don't know. I just felt like not turning my cam on today, so I just kind of left it. Uh, but yeah, weirdly enough, like the question at least seems to be solved. I completely forgot how the end was supposed to go like though for this. Arrange the ingredients alphabetically by the allergen and separate them by commas to produce your canonical dangerous ingredient list. Ah, I see. Okay. That's fucking simple now. So I don't even think we needed to it to be sorted, did we? We could have technically done it with the allergen to possible ingredients list itself. Can I just do it in that? And kind of take you out? Um, can I do things? Hi Lord, hi peasant. Sounds about right. Bruh, I feel stupid, bruh. Okay. All right, let's see. So we can now very simply do locked pairs dot um to sorted map or something. Yeah, dot values. What do we need to do? We need to join them by comma, right? Dot join to string. I don't even know what's supposed to go in here. Transform string char sequence. What the frick? What's that supposed to be? Creates a string. Oh my fucking god. Separator, prefix, postfix, limit, truncated, transform. Okay. Why is this a method? Like, why does it take a lambda? Oh, it's a transformation lambda, which takes t and returns a char sequence. Oh, it's a transformation. Okay. That's not what I want. I just want the join to string with separator equals comma. Char sequence. Can I give a character? Nah, I have to give a string. Comma. Alright. And we just return that. Okay. And we take the to do out. And so we stop you. And let's just quickly run the test on you. Example file, fuck yeah. And if we run this, this should be our final. Bruh. Expected. Okay. I don't know why I did that. I should have just done a println. Pa, 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 pa. Uh, like check this out. This is actually a function, but it looks like it's a value. It's super nice. Um, I made the first one like a function. I actually made that as a value as well. But then the nice part is like I can actually change this to a function just by clicking that, and that's it. It's now a function, and it goes here as well and becomes a function. So super nice. Ta-da! Okay, so that's probably what the solution is. Submit. Poggers. Okay. So that's 21 from last year. Yeah, 22. I'm pretty sure is not gonna be simple. I'm definitely not gonna start it now because it's super late. And yeah, I mean it's not super late, but yeah, it's pretty late for me given what else I have some stuff to do around the house, some dumb shit. Anyway, yeah. Relatively short stream today, 1.5 hours, still half an hour longer than I expected to be because I'm really stupid. Uh, I remember I took 4 hours for this the last time, dude. I'm not even fucking kidding. I took 4 hours on the last stream for this. 4 hours to do this. 4 hours. Yeah. But yeah, now it was like it took a few minutes and that's pretty much it. This is like straightforward. And this comment is completely stupid because we don't even need two passes, we just need one. So yeah, that's what that is. I will commit this to Git and might be doing numbers today. Good shit, man. I can take whole day. Oh, that's good to know. I will do a longer stream sometime, potentially on the weekend. I have to find a free weekend. Last weekend I was not free. The weekend before that I was not free. The weekend before that also I was not free. So usually I have stuff going on weekends. Let me see if if I'm ever properly free for any of this, like 100%, right? Like that's definitely something I'm thinking of doing like a sort of a longer stream at some point. I think when I hit affiliate, I'll try doing a 12-hour stream just for kicks, just to see if that if I'm actually able to run that. That's what she said. That's true. I can't believe I didn't spot that. I was like, something's wrong, something's off about the way he phrased that, but yeah. Oh man. Okay. Awesome. This actually, wait, what the fuck is run configurations? Did I modify any of that stuff? Compiler, build.gradle.kts. All of these have been modified, huh? Build. What is modified in the build file? Yeah, okay. Apparently these are upgradable. Um, from 1.4 to 1.6. Can I just upgrade that to 1.6? Oh, okay. So I think that's I can just do that here, right? 1.6.0, was it? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just leave it the way it is for now because it works. I know it works, and I think that's good enough for now. So yeah, let me just echo dot idea to get ignored. No, you're not supposed to ignore these files. You're actually not supposed to ignore these. Strange as that might seem. Like most of these files, you're not actually supposed to ignore them. I do have a git ignore, and it contains a few files that you do have to ignore, like your workspace.xml and a few other things. Um, Actually, I don't know why dictionaries is ignored. Generally speaking, I don't like to ignore dictionaries either. But yeah, like you can ignore dictionaries if you kind of want to save words locally only and you don't want to share that with the rest of your team. But in general, the best practice is to actually share, because that way it kind of builds up a dictionary of all the business logic, the words related to your business that you guys have invented, right? Anything, any coinage, anything that you have invented with respect to what code you guys work with, that is shared among the team, and that's good, right? So in general, you actually do want to commit this, but most of the other stuff, usage statistics, obviously. Yeah, so I just downloaded this off of the TopTal Gitignore website. They have like a page for this to generate the stuff. But yeah, a good number of the things in IDEA can be ignored, but not all of it. You're not supposed to ignore a good bunch of it. So yeah, like all these light green ones are ignored. I think. Yeah. Gradle.xml is also ignored. The light green ones are ignored. All the others are fine. So yeah, run configurations. I think this is one of the things that needs to be checked in. Um, Android. What in fuck? I don't even know what this is. Android doesn't even feature here. Mm, new file, and we modified day 21 and day 21 test. Wait, what? Day 21 was already checked in? What are the changes to it? Day 21.md, untracked files, idea name, advent of code. Okay, alright. Yeah, I think that's okay. I guess it makes sense for Kotlin or Java. What are you talking about? The dictionaries? Or yeah, I mean, yeah, in general, it's just the idea folder is what IntelliJ reads to figure out how it needs to configure your project. So there's a bunch of stuff in this which you definitely should commit. Like definitely should commit. I think compiler.xml is one of them, right? Because your bytecode target level explains what the Java target level is. So it won't compile for anything above that. So for me, for instance, it won't compile on Java 14 because I've never tested it on Java 14. Even though technically I think it's possible, but I don't know if Kotlin is supported for Java 14 yet. So yeah. So you want to commit a bunch of these files, right? Like I think even miscellaneous.xml, I don't know what that is. JDK 13. Yep. You do wanna, so this is the JDK. The JDK was changed. I think the previous JDK that I was on was JDK 11, and now it's on 13, which is codenamed Azul, I guess. That's the reason it has that. But yeah, all of this stuff does need to be committed, 100%, 100%, because you want these things to be consistent across your team. So yeah, you do need to commit this. New file, modified. Okay. All right. For some reason, it was listing the other thing. It was listing these two as modified earlier. Now it's listing them correctly as new files. I don't know why it was listing them as modified. That was so stupid. Okay. So let's do that. Let's git commit dash m day 21. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Uh, let's just push that and we will call it a day. Oops. Um, huh. I don't remember now if I have a personal access token or I probably have a personal access token actually. I have to create one. Sign in with the code, sign in with the browser. I don't actually want to sign in. I think I'll create a personal access token. GitHub.com. I should probably move this to the other screen. Profile. Nah, that's not what I wanted to go. Settings. SSH keys. Wait, let me just move this off stream just in case. High contrast theme everywhere. The GitHub one is actually not the high contrast theme, but it's sort of like it's just the default dark theme I think that GitHub has. I don't know if this is like the default dark theme or like one of the other dark themes. It's one of the dark themes, but yeah, I've definitely not like. I don't think I've enabled high contrast on that, but yeah, in general, I prefer high contrast wherever it's available. That's for sure. Like, I feel like for example, I feel like Advent of Code is not super easy to read. Like the text is a little bit low contrast for me. Like I want the white text to be whiter. It's not dark reader. Dark reader, both GitHub, I think I disabled it myself. And this website is on the global dark list. But no, that's not a dark reader. Like you can see that here. It's not. That's exactly what it looks like. If I enable dark reader, it looks even darker. If I disable it, that's how it looks. I have it. I always make it a point to disable dark reader on a website that I have enabled a dark theme on because like dark reader sometimes fucks up other things which I don't like. So yeah. Where was this? It was SSH GBG keys. Was that what it was supposed to be? I don't even remember. No, it was not an SSH key. I just want a token, dude. This is super easy to get in GitLab. I don't know why GitHub makes it a little bit harder to get this. Do you know where it is? Where I can get the tokens? Um, like what I'm looking for is this thing, personal access token. I want to generate a token. I don't know where I can do that. Why bother with the tokens? Because I don't want to use my password stored locally. Like I don't want to save my GitHub password locally for every single developer settings. This one? Personal access tokens. Ah, fantastic. Okay. I see. Thanks. I think that's the one. Yeah, so I don't want to use my password, right? Like I just want to. I think tokens are per repo. I think I can specify to what point I want it. I can specify that, I believe. Yeah, I can specify it. I can specify it. Yeah, I think before I click generate token, I'll just move it off the screen. But yeah, what's this token for? Git for Windows. Because that's a Git command line terminal. 30 days, no expiration. No, I don't really want an expiration on this. I actually want this to be, yeah. So I don't need any of that stuff. Read access, public, private, full control of private repositories, commit status, deployment status. I just want it to write, be able to write to repositories. Like I just need it, bruh. Is this what I have to click? I don't want repository invites. Commit status. I don't even know what I have to click, man. Security events? Nah. I want public repos. I want. I just want to be able to write to fucking repositories, man. Why is this? GitLab makes this so easy. What's up with Git? Like, Tushar, help me here, bro. What the fuck do I do here? Uh, Hooks? No, that's not what I want either. Public keys. delete packages. GitLab makes this so fucking simple. Tick everything. Okay. I think, but yeah, potentially this is all I need. I don't want, I mean, obviously, I don't need Git accessing GitHub action workflows and package registries and all that stuff. Like none of that is necessary. Absolutely none of that stuff. Like 0% of all this is needed. Oh, fuck me. Delete that. I completely forgot. Yep. Let's take that off. Generate the token. Copy that. And close the thing. Go here. Paste that in. Off screen. Click sign in. And thank God. All right. There we go. All right. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. So if I do git fetch, does it work? Yeah, it works. Okay, okay. Git fetch works. Git push works. That's all I care about, right? So it's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Cool. That's about it. This took way longer than I thought it would. We will start with 2021's challenges the day after tomorrow because tomorrow most likely I'll be doing a morning stream. Unless something happens again, then I'll be doing an evening stream. But either way, I think we'll be streaming before the new sort of problem drops. I don't know what time that drops. Um, do we actually know what time it drops? PP? PP. Oh, is that 10 hours? Just 10 hours. Then if we do an evening stream, we might be able to solve the first one. We might be able to solve the first one. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Either that or I'll solve it a day later. Let me see. Um, I don't know. It depends. It depends. It depends. Cool. That's about it from me for today. I'll catch you guys on my next stream. Thanks for watching. As usual, blah blah blah. That's the Discord link. You guys are aware of this bullshit by now. Good night, man. Hope you have a nice day, nice night. I don't know what time it is for you. I'm not sure if you're in India or not. I'm sorry if I forgot, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's about it from me. I will catch you guys on the next stream. Yep, cool, man. Oh, India. Nice, nice, nice. Good night then. All right. Goodbye.